Show at iFiber One News Radio. Spencer, time for us to focus on Shelton a little bit. Brought to you by our great friends at our community credit union. Summertime just around the corner. We've been providing some wonderful forecasts, and Shelton Parks and Recreation has the new summer programs schedule out now. You can find it on the City of Shelton's website. Jordan Crumple's in studio talking about this with us. Good morning.
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 I see a whole host. First off, this is looking sharp. You guys have spruce this up a little bit. Lots of graphics, a good-looking program here.
I try to change it up a little bit.
Yeah,
each
for
time.
sure.
It's nice.
I like it.
It's
Very
fun.
cool. So folks can see the PDF online. How
Yep.
else? How else do they get this thing?
We did send it out through utility bills. We distribute them through all the schools. So if they got them at schools, we have some down at the Civic Center. So if they want to pop down, they can always grab them. We have or up on our wall, so they can just come get them that way as well.
What are some of the big highlights that we're looking at here? I see some of the traditional favorites. Kids Love Soccer, of course, has been a big
they got
one.
some sessions coming up. They're currently in one right now for their spring one. So they got 2 in the summertime. We have our Komodo martial arts class that we do year round. Our yoga instructor's doing an evening course in July, which is getting a little bit popular each session. So hopefully we get some more people for that. And then we got our tennis camp for kids.
Is that new? Tennis camp?
They did it a couple years ago, but now that the construction's kind of dying down a little bit, we're able to get a week
I see what
in
you're
there
saying, yeah.
right after school ends, pretty much. We got our basketball camps coming up. Those are the 2, and then it's not in there, but softball registration for adult co-ed is still going on, and there's about 2 weeks left until the deadline for that.
The age range on events for folks goes from 2 years young all the way to 99 and older, I would say, with some of these. The 2-year-old starts off with that Mommy, Daddy, and Me Kids Love Soccer Camp. That's a real fun one, as the parents are out there on the pitch as well. Kind of gives them all a sense of how the game works, right?
Yep, and they pretty much break it down for them. And they play a lot more games for that level. So it's mostly just running around, wasting some energy.
Always a popular one. Pickleball is a fantastic, fun sport. People love that at the Community Transit Center. That's been going strong
like
forever.
6 days a week now.
People
So
are
it's
always
pretty
out there.
popular.
Is Komodo a new one, or has that been around?
That's been going on for a while.
What
and
is
that's
that? It's one of the martial arts?
It's martial arts, and they use kickboxing stuff, and weapons, and swords, and whole bunch of stuff.
So
It's a mixture of stuff.
Okay.
That's really cool.
So jiu-jitsu and whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Girls and boys high climber hoop camps are coming up as well, and these are fun because they're taught by the high climber coaching staff for both the boys and girls and players on the teams.
Yes, mostly the coaches are kind of just coordinating, and the players are the ones that usually run it.
That's pretty awesome too, because it also gives the players, the high climber players, a little kind of better understanding of the rules for when they're playing.
Yep, and the kids tend to see the players as role models.
Yeah,
that they like to follow and
yeah.
go to watch them play. So it's kind of an awesome experience for them.
Mentioned fall SHS junior dance camp, and these learn into performance at a football game coming up.
That one's a little later, coming in end of September. Yeah. During football season, so they'll be performing at a football game for that one. So
those are always so fun to watch when we do the games and we broadcast them, and then we're able to show the parents them out there on the field or on the track.
There's usually quite a few of them to coordinate with. It's pretty impressive that they can get that many.
Mentioned too the tennis camp. You mentioned that, but it's coached by John Perry, who does the head boys and girls tennis coach for the high school. That's a pretty nice partnership you guys have with the school district on these things.
Yes. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, well,
makes things
awesome.
Run a little smoother.
Sure, for sure. Gentle yoga, Komodo, tennis camps, high climber hoop camps, evening yoga for resilience. These are good ones too, as it's kind of getting warm out, but you want to make sure you're stretched and ready to go so you don't strain anything.
Yeah.
This isn't that yoga where you're in like an 105,000 degree or whatever.
Even though the Civic Center does get pretty warm during the summertime, it's not hot enough for
I know people that do that. I'm just like, man, I don't know that I could try yoga, let alone in 110
Goat
degrees.
yoga is another big one. You should look into that.
I should look into that.
Goat yoga.
What is it?
They have goats walk on you.
No, they do not. I can't tell when he's serious anymore.
No, that's a thing.
I'm
It
pretty
is?
sure it's a thing. I
Goat
don't.
yoga.
Not in
I
Shelton.
don't know. Not in
Right?
Shelton.
Portland, probably. But you never know.
We can bring it to Shelton. It's okay.
There's tons of goats in the community. Very cool. So find the program on the City of Shelton's website, also in your utility bills there. And head on down to the Civic Center, 525 West Coda Street, downtown Shelton. Get all your questions answered. And then once again, one more on the softball signups. Here we go.
Yes, adult softball signups. Registration deadline is Friday the 24th by 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's all done at the Civic Center, not online for that
Okay.
one. Yep.
And those are fun, it's just co-ed.
Yep. And we play at Matt Callanan Park.
Nice. Very cool. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And
Thanks for
excited for the summer, all the great offerings here.
Yeah.
Focus on Shelton, brought to you this week and every week by our Community Credit Union.